Hey guys, it's LTA Gator 15 or Sexy Guy 457. Whichever one you want. I don't really care. Go by many names. You know how it goes. But anyway, so continuing on our conversation from yesterday about money, we will be rolling on with what do you spend with your money, particularly what you should buy with it. Probably next movie I'll have what you shouldn't buy, and how you use it and stuff like that. But let's get started. So, just to kick things off, I'm going to show you my Varrock from the last video, just if anybody was wondering what that looked like. Looked like that. Pretty beast, if you ask me. But, yep. So I will actually be talking about that in our video today. All the barrows, stuff like that. Keeping it real. But, yeah, just to start off, for those of you who know and for those of you who don't know, they have Jagex has come out with new. I mean, it wasn't that recent, but it was pretty recent. Has come out with a new set of armor for every like ranger, major, and melee. Um, melee is the melee armor is called Torva. Range is called Phoenix. Not quite sure what the mage is, but you can certainly find out. Or I could certainly find out for you if you just left me a comment on my page. But yeah. So hold on a second. Made this video about 20 times today because it was too long. Want to make sure it's not long enough or too long this time. So uh, so let's get started with the barrows thing first. Um, Varrock, since I know it the best. This is just to tell you guys, this will be the only one I could give the exact number amount, or at least pretty close to the number amount of how the price is on it. All the other barrows, not quite sure, and I don't want to give you false information. So, just telling you guys that right now. But so Varrock, the most expensive part of it is its helm. It's about 2 mil, maybe a little over that. The brassard and the plate skirt are both in the 100,000 area. The plate skirt is gonna have to say 700, maybe 800,000. The brassard is 300, maybe 400,000. Um, I mean, if you have all of the Varrock items, including the flail, you will be able to hit through prayer, especially good for PKing, wilderness, whatever you want to call it now. You know, pisses you off when they use prayer, whatever. Just put on that Varrock, just hit right through their prayer as if it weren't even on. So that's pretty good. Um, a rim for majors. Uh, He is obviously the magic brother. Not quite sure if it gives you a special perk or not. Know that it definitely, I know that it definitely does give you big magic perks or stats, boosts, whatever you want to call them. And comes with, can buy the most. I do know that the most expensive part is robe, the robe skirt. Not sure how much, but I do know that's the most expensive. And the comes with a staff if you want to buy that. So yep, good magic stats there if you want to buy that if you're a major. There is Kirill, I think it's pronounced. Not sure. Um, he is obviously the ranger, or not obviously, but he's a ranger. And for those of you who are rangers, should use him. His special thing is he has the crossbow he wields is extremely fast. It's like automatic, has like clips that go with it, so that's pretty sick. So if you're ranger, I would, and you have the levels for it, which is 70 by the way, guys. Then for both mage and range, or both Kirill and a rim. They are both both need 70 defense and 70 range or magic, whichever one you're going for, to um to wield the armor, and just 70 of major range for the weapon. Just putting that out there. Everything else, the flail needs 70 attack. Ooh, lost connection. That was not a good timing there. Yeah, sorry about those guys, but I don't feel like remaking this video, so no offense, but I'm not going to do it again for about the 5th time today. So, just gonna log on here. Oh, that's not good, mate. Alright, I'm gonna pause the video, guys. Hold on a sec. Alright, there we go. Took me forever, but finally got it. Sorry about that. Yep. So, I can't remember what I was saying. Yes, I was saying the stats. Varrock needs just 70 strength, 70 attack. So does Guthan's, Varrock's flail only needs 70 attack. And Guthan's spear only needs 70 attack, but the dual hammers for Torag and the axe need both 70 strength and 70 attack. Yes, I believe that's it. So on with it. Dorok hits very high. Did I already say this? No, I didn't. Alright. So Dorok has a huge axe. Has spikes all over his armor. Let me think here. Whoops. I'm not sure if he gives you a special perk or not, but I know that he definitely hits very, very high, especially for those of you who have high strength. So good for those people. Trying to move along here. Don't want to make it too long. Let's see here. Torag has dual hammers. Very powerful. His spec. He's balanced all right way around. But his perk is that he had randomly. It's not like a spec, but randomly purple hands will come out of the ground and grab your opponent and just hurt them a lot. So that's pretty good, pretty cool if you ask me. I think that's all of them. Yes, maybe. Yeah, alright. So that's all of them. I mean, I probably forgot one, but who knows. I'll mention in the next video. If I did, I'll look over this video like 20 times. So on the weapons, I mean, God Sword's awesome. Talked about them in the last video. Bandos hits really high, really good for strength. The spec lowers defense by a lot, especially if you hit high with a spec. Zamrock freezes them, good for, freezing people. Saradomin, very good because it gets you a lot of HP back. If you have the money for it and that's the kind of thing you're looking for, get it because it could help you a lot, especially for PvP. Armadilli, honestly, don't know what the exact perk is, but I know it hits high, especially with the spec, like twirls. So not sure exactly what it does for you, but yeah. It may lower your attack or something, but to be honest with you, I don't know. So, of course, Bandos is 8 mil, maybe 7 mil. Bandos God Sword. Zamrock God Sword is 12 or 13 mil. Saradomin God Sword is, I believe, somewhere around 33 mil. And Armadilli is around 45 mil, I believe. You guys can check on Grand Exchange, but because I'm not sure on those last two. But on the first two, I'm pretty sure I got really close. But on the last two, that's what I at least heard last. So yeah. Really, the only difference is the huge differences is specs and amount. Like obviously the amount of money, but like me like actually attacking wise, it's just the stats are almost basically the same, except they all give you a little better on certain things, but Bandos obviously gives you a lot of strength. But specs are a huge thing on here. Sorry if I'm talking fast. I'm trying to get through this. Let me see. Other items. Just naming off the high ones. But I mean, if you want to look like awesome, like you know, top hat, makes you look like a pimp. It's epic. Only $100,000, I believe. Um, Other items, God books, very useful, very useful. Um, Here I'll show you mine. I don't think I've showed you mine yet. It looks like that. Um, the main ones are the Guthix, the Saradomin, and I believe Saradomin and Zamrock. They all have their own special stats. Guthix gives you +4 for strength attack and +4 for defense. Zamrock gives you +8 for attack, +0 for defense. And Saradomin gives you +8 for defense and 0 for attack. So the requirements for that, though, is you have to finish the Horror from the Deep, um, and you have to buy all the ripped out pages from it. I believe there's like 5 for each, and those are becoming hefty prices as well. So I mean, pretty good. I like it. It's fun. You can preach, marry people, last rites, things like that. Thinking of oh well, no, those of you who are saying dragon or thinking dragon, yep. If you want to look pimp, definitely go for it. But for the amount of money it's worth, not really good for defense. I mean, you could get some Barrows that are much better stats than Dragon. Just putting that out there. Sorry, guys. After this, I'm gonna stop this and make a second part because I really don't want to go over this time. Anyway. Oh, what was I saying? Dragon, yes. Dragon, really, really good. I mean, it's good, but for the amount of money it's worth, unless you have the money to, buy it and you just want to look pimp, you don't want to, like, go around PvPing or something like that, then sure, go for it. Looks awesome. But if you're PvPing or something like that, then definitely go for Barrows, because much better stats. I know, yes, you have to, they degrade and you have to pay for them, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Still worth the amazing stats it gives you. So, with that note, I am going to stop the video. Going to start a new one, part 2, because I really don't want to go over. So yeah, please guys subscribe, like the video, show your friends, and yeah, the second part should be on soon after this one. Alright, see you guys. Bye.